My name is Chloe, and I'm 19. I go to college in a small town in California. This happened last winter when I was heading back from a friend's party. It was almost 1 a.m. It was freezing cold outside, and a light fog was setting in. I was standing on the sidewalk outside my friend's apartment, booking an Uber. The app said, "My ride, a black sedan, was 2 minutes away." My phone was dying. Only 5% battery left. Right on cue, a black sedan pulled up. It looked just like the one in the app, maybe a little older. I squinted in the cold, trying to match the license plate. The app said 7KDE1 NOR. This one was 7KB190, incredibly close. I hesitated, thinking maybe the app was just glitchy. The driver, seeing me pause, rolled down the window. He was a guy in his 40s, wearing a baseball cap pulled down so low I couldn't really see his face. "Chloe?" he asked. "Going downtown." I was surprised. He knew my name and my destination. "Yeah," I said, "but my app?" He cut me off. "The app's been acting up all night. It's freezing out there, hop in." His voice was friendly, but there was an urgency to it. Not wanting to wait in the cold any longer, I got into the back seat. As soon as I shut the door, I smelled something strange, like bleach or some kind of chemical cleaner. I glanced at the door handle and saw the child lock was engaged. A lot of Rideshares have them on, so I tried not to think much of it. Just as the car started to move, my phone vibrated in my hand. A final notification lit up the screen. "Your driver, marked in a Toyota Camry, is arriving now." My stomach dropped. The man driving this car was not Mark, and this was definitely not a Toyota Camry. And right on cue, my phone screen went black. The battery was dead. I looked up at the rearview mirror with shaky eyes. The driver was watching me. His face was twisted into this weird, unnatural smile. Instead of heading for the highway, he suddenly turned onto a dark, unlit service road. "This isn't the right way," I yelled. His smile vanished. In a cold voice, he just said, "It's a shortcut." I started yanking on the door handle, but it was useless with the child lock on. I started banging on the window, desperate. Just then, I saw a flicker of bright light up ahead. It was a 24-hour gas station, all lit up, and pulling out of it, a police car. I didn't wait a second. I started screaming at the top of my lungs and kicking the back of the driver's seat as hard as I could. The driver saw the cop car and slammed on the brakes. He was furious, screaming at me, "Get out! Get out!" as if I was the problem. He fumbled with the controls, and the child lock clicked open. The car was still rolling when I threw the door open and tumbled out onto the wet pavement. I scrambled to my feet and ran toward the police officer. I looked back just in time to see the black sedan speed off, disappearing into the darkness of the service road. I was safe, but I still get chills thinking about it. What if my phone had died 1 second sooner? What if that gas station and that police car hadn't been there at that exact moment?